Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Saturday 28th of May, and let's dive into the charts once again here on the daily. Okay, so this is on the daily time frame as usual, and now you are breaking the descending triangle potentially, or you can say a symmetrical triangle right now. So you've lost it. Today's Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. We're going to have some consequences that we're about to deal with right now. So maybe today you might see that drop down here to the 26,510, because that is a technical target. Basically, when you take the top to the bottom of the descending triangle, you're meant to actually go here. But one thing that I just want to say is that if this is a continuation pattern that you're moving to the downside and you're coiling up for this descending triangle, it might be that this is just a continuation to basically drop you down to the $20,000. So Bitcoin, basically at this point of time, if it doesn't reach 42,000, I've talked about this one before, if it doesn't really reach $42,000 and close above $42,000, it's on a real journey to really drop to the it's like $20,000 is really written out all over the place, okay, with so many things on a monthly time frame, on a weekly, on a daily. We're having a lot of issues. Okay, so today let's talk about some other different things as well. So let me dive into the dominance of the tether as well, because USDT dominance is going to be something interesting to watch right now. So on the daily time frame, it's like it's making the bull flag. The USDT dominance right now is making a bull flag, and this could be a nice good opportunity. Now from there to there, it's almost like an ascending triangle, right? And the opposite is happening for Bitcoin with the descending triangle. So it's quite really interesting, so now that you're breaking out of here, you're looking for USDT dominance to basically take you all the way from there to there. It's like it's going to come up here to the 8.5%, and understand this is going to be a huge drop for Bitcoin, because when USDT dominance is actually moving to the upside, Bitcoin is looking to actually crash to the downside. It's the opposite of one another. Now let's check NASDAQ, which is correlated to Bitcoin as well. So NASDAQ is gonna tell us some little bit. Now NASDAQ is bullish. I don't really know and understand why the hell is it bullish, but still Bitcoin is kind of bearish. So something is happening right here. There's a confusion going on in here, but NASDAQ potentially just reached a little bit of a small resistance right over here. So if it actually tries to hit its head here once again, it might roll down, and that's where Bitcoin might start to actually dump along with NASDAQ as well. So let's do this. You see, this is a resistance already. Yep, so you've already met the resistance, and if you're really trying to break that resistance, go to the downside. If you fail to break the resistance, then you're looking for NASDAQ to roll over from this place, and that's where you're going to see Bitcoin actually trying to roll over once again. Okay, it is what it is right now. Let's check out the Vanguard as well. Vanguard is quite linked to Bitcoin at this point of time. Now Vanguard does have the same thing, but you might see a double bottom formation forming for Vanguard, and this can actually be good to go to the upside. So from there to there, this is where you're breaking out, and it's looking to come up here to the 260 level. So you might see a little bit of jump of Bitcoin to the upside. It might be. Of course, we still have to go logically. Now these are the other charts of different things that are actually correlated to Bitcoin, which are from stock markets and forex, which we have to follow basically, because they do influence Bitcoin as well. But Bitcoin itself, if you talk about the Bitcoin chart itself, it's bearish. It's actually looking to come down to $26,510. That's what it's looking for. And we still have to pay one more attention of this wicks. You never know if you're looking to make a falling wedge, okay? That's something you must really pay attention to. You never know if you're looking to actually make a falling wedge. It can actually turn into a big falling wedge like this one, which also happened in the summer last year, potentially. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to really show you this one. You might even make falling wedge, okay? So this this sort of wicks right now, they're actually telling different stories. It's like there's a confusion that is happening. It's just like back in here in the summers previously, you did made a huge falling wedge, and it actually looked at it was a some sort of a descending triangle. Do you see that? So you broke out of the falling wedge, and then you start to move to the upside. it could be that you're actually making accumulation right here and you make a falling wedge and then you break out of it and then you move to the upside, because there's a small hint, there's a little bit of a small hint, and that hint is going to be that um, above here you're actually declining to the downside. Look at this, you're really declining, like you're going to the downside, right? And that's why we're saying that this is like a descending triangle right over here. And if things, there's a little bit of a problem how we can make this chart right now. There's a confusion coming in, really huge confusion. It seems like we are making a descending triangle, at the same time it seems like a symmetrical triangle, and at the same time it also seems like it's a falling wedge potentially coming up. But let's leave it this way. Maybe this looks better, or you can just make it like this one. I'm just going to leave it like this one, right? So we're going to leave it like this way. It's a descending triangle by the end of the day, and I'm just going to leave it as a descending triangle, and from there go to $26,500, and from here we're going to see what happens. Can you actually continue with the downtrend? We're going to know about this. But today, if you actually manage to break up to 29,000 or 30,000 and hold this level, there's a good chance that you're actually gonna go to the upside, and the effect of Nasdaq or Vanguard might be in play. Otherwise, if you take it in terms of the USDT dominance, then yep, USDT is looking to make a bull flag, and it might start to pop to the upside, and then Bitcoin continues with the downtrend to the downside as well. So let's see what happens, guys, in this space. I cannot really say anything, but we're just gonna have to follow what we have right now, the current situation. It's simple. You've lost a trend line, and you're looking to today in the next 12 hours to close it below this line right over here, and that actually indicates the market is interested to go to the downside. It's weekends. Today could drop, tomorrow it could drop, Monday can drop as well, but if it doesn't do that, then potentially there's a good chance by Tuesday it actually starts to move to the upside as well. And that's it for this update. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.